Well, what's up, travellers? Welcome back to the channel. SJ Aviation HQ here, and welcome back to the channel. Before going any further into today's video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below, a great indication of how much you enjoy today's content, and of course the content here on the channel. And if you like what you see and you want to come along and view more content like this, go ahead and leave a subscription below by clicking that subscribe button below. And while you're there, ding the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos coming up very soon to the channel. I have a great array of videos, including model unboxings for sure, just like this one, and of course airport updates, model plan reviews, and more infinite flight content as well. Today we have a mega unboxing for you guys. As you can see, there is a massive box in front of you guys, so big that I can't put it in the frame. So today I'm going to have the great privilege to unbox this for you guys. First of all, I must give a massive shout out to my mate Alvin over in Hong Kong, I believe, for supplying these model aircraft for me. Most of these are the NG models, exchange malls, items that I redeemed back in December, and of course the most recent one in April, earlier this month, of course 2025, of course. I redeemed one model from that exchange event, and that will be in this box as well, including some other ones that I managed to pick up from earlier releases from this year. Now also I must mention that there may be some differences in terms of the sound quality, because I am still getting used to the microphone that I'm using for my audio now. So if my voice starts drifting out and then drifting back in again, I do apologize for that. Just be aware of that. That may happen throughout the video. So how many model aircraft should be in this package? I'm expecting 18. Yes, 18, and all of them should be NG models aircraft. So I'm excited to get this unboxing underway. Of course, this unboxing will be split into two parts. I'll be unboxing the package in the first part, taking them out, showing you guys what is in the package, and then later on I'll be unboxing them individually in alphabetical order. So that will be a great viewing for you guys. I don't know how long this is going to be for, how long this video is going to take to film and edit down, and don't know how long the duration is going to be, but I hope you are enjoying it so far and look forward to continue viewing this video straight through. So without further ado, let's go ahead unbox this package that arrived yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film the video yesterday as I had other commitments outside of home, but I am so excited to get this unboxing underway. So without further ado, let's go straight ahead and unbox the package. So yeah, so unboxing the package for you guys. Massive unboxing. So glad to be back doing unboxings for you guys. As mentioned in my most recent airport update, random box number 6, did take a bit of time away from YouTube due to my mental health. So I been through a bit over the last couple of months, and I thought, well, I may as well step back and prioritize my health over being online. So I did that, and now I'm back doing what I am proud to be doing. Now here we have what's in this package. So what I'll do is I'll just put my craft knife down just a little bit to the side. I'll just turn the package around again, because I did notice that on the top of the package here, just about here, don't know if you can see that on the screen just there, it has a flight number, CX113. So that means this package came in on a Cathay Pacific flight between Hong Kong and Auckland, which is pretty cool, because right there it says AKL, which is the airport code for Auckland. Now here we have some protection here for the models, which I'll put off to the side as I begin taking the contents out of the package. That will come in handy, because most of these aircraft in this package will be used to replace older models that I have in my collection. So there will be quite a lot of models that will be up for sale later on. in the coming days. So do look out for that. If you want to go ahead and check out my Instagram page real quick, there'll be a QR code that you'll be able to scan on the screen right about now. It'll lead you straight to my Instagram page. Otherwise, there will be a link in the description below if you don't have the means to scan QR codes. So as you can see, we do have some aircraft in the frame at the moment. There are multiple bubble wrap sections here, so I don't quite know which ones to go for first, but perhaps I might begin undoing the bubble wrap while it's in the box, so it will be an easier way to take the models out. So let's continue to do that. So I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. I did do quite the crazy thing in the December exchange mall. I redeemed 12 model aircraft, which I recommend not doing out there who is looking to redeem multiple aircraft at once. I do apologise for the noise there of the Salatay. But the first model here we have to look at today will be the Norse Atlantic. I believe this is the Norse Atlantic Airways, if I'm correct in saying that. Let me try and find the registration. Yes, it is. This is the Norse Atlantic Airways, Boeing 787-9 by NG models, so that will be quite nice to see. And then the next one we'll be taking a look at will be, if I can just get it out of the bubble wrap, more noise for you guys, my apologies. If I can get it out of the bubble wrap quickly, will be, I'll put the bubble wrap down there. It will be the Kuwait Airways Airbus A330 Neo, one of two. Do apologise for the siren you're about to hear in the background. Just one of the pros and cons of living on the main highway. This is one of two A330 800 Neos from Kuwait Airways in this unboxing. This one here is Papa Hotel, another siren for you guys to enjoy. So very cool. The Norse Atlantic was also one of two Norse Atlantic Airways or Norse Atlantic aircraft that will be featuring in today's video. So very cool. So here we have another large section of aircraft. So let's get this out of the way. Try and undo the packaging as quick as I can. Do apologise again for the noise you'll be hearing. Always an exciting time to receive new models, I must say. So here we go. Another one of the redeemed model aircraft that we'll be seeing in today's unboxing will be this Batik Malaysia 737 MAX 8. This will be my second of two MAX 8s from Batik Malaysia in my collection. This one is Romeo Golf. The other one I have is Romeo Foxtrot, also released by NG Models, so I'll put that off to the side. Now these three aircraft that are in here are not redeemed models. Well, one of them is, but other ones are other purchases. But here we have, the next one will be this Tahiti Nui Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. This comes in as, I believe, my third Tahiti Nui 787-9, but this one has the 25th anniversary decaling there at the front of the aircraft there. Very nice indeed. Cannot wait to get this out of the box. I must say the box art looks quite nice. Very cool. So I'll put that off to the side for now. Another one of the offside purchases was this Cathay Pacific Boeing 777-300ER wearing the revised enlarged titles. Very nice. This will come in as my second Cathay Pacific 777-300ER Of course, the other one is by Phoenix Models and also has the one-wheeled titles on it. I was kind of thinking about getting the one-wheeled one so that I could perhaps get sell off my other one. So perhaps that might be something that I will do if I am quite liking this one. Very nice. Cannot wait to get into this one. Very cool. And the other one, the last but not least, in this section of the unboxing will be the arrival of this Qatar Airways Boeing 787-9. Now this one was my redeemed one from the April 2025 exchange mall. Of course, you might be wondering why it's not in that clear wrapping, as this one was already on the shelf and it was easier to get into the box. Very cool. So cannot wait to get in there. It does sound like it has the code exchange thing in it. Very cool. Very nice. This comes in as my second -9 for Qatar Airways, and I believe my third 787 in general, as I do have the -8 by NG models. Very cool. So that will come out very soon. That was the last of this section, so I'll put that down there. So who's next? So we do have quite a lot in here. I might do this one first. It's quite heavy, so do give me a bit of time to sort through this one. Right, there we go. There was an easy opening. I can see a couple of aircraft in here that I am very excited to do model reviews of. Of course, if there is any aircraft that you see in this model unboxing, do let me know. That you want to see an unboxing of, and let me know, and I will most definitely get that done for you guys. My apologies there. So the next one that we'll be having a look at, if I can manage to get it out of the box, will be this one here. Now I'll do this one first. It's very difficult to get out, so perhaps if I can lift it and put it on an angle. Very good. We do this one at the front first, if I can get it out. Or maybe one of the middle ones. They're all resisting very nicely. Right, finally got one to wiggle out. So the next one that will be featuring in this unboxing is this China Airlines cargo Boeing 777 freighter, the first one of my collection in terms of NG models. I do have one by Gemini Jet, so very nice indeed. Nice to have another freighter in my collection. 775, very nice. So that unboxing will come out very soon, later on in the video. Now the next one we'll be featuring will be another one of the freighters, as they fall down in there, and this one is the China Southern Airlines, China Southern Cargo 777 freighter. Very nice indeed, very cool. A new airline for my collection, because I do have multiple of the passenger variant or passenger version of China Southern, but I don't have. This is my first cargo. Very nice indeed. Of course, I will take off all of the individual wrapping before I unbox it for you guys, so you don't have to wait for that to go through. Now here we have the next one. This one is surprisingly heavier, as of course this one is my first ever version of the Ultimate Collection. As you can see, it does have open on it here, and it does have different sections, so this will be very interesting to open. Very cool. But here we have the Air India Airbus A350-900. This is Juliet Romeo Alpha. I do have Juliet Romeo Bravo, I believe, by NG Models. And I do have Juliet Romeo Hotel. That Juliet Romeo Hotel is by Gemini Jets, and if this one is to my liking, that one will be sold as well. So very cool. So do stick around for any of the for sale aircraft that will be coming out soon that I'll be updating on my Instagram page that I alluded to earlier. Of course, the link is in the description below. Very cool. And then the last 3 aircraft that was in this package. The first of which will be my first ever Sichuan Airlines Panda Route livery Airbus A350-900. Very cool. I do have the regular livery before it was in the Panda Route livery, so that's very nice indeed. I will put that off to the side. The next one that's all the way down the bottom of the box now comes in as my second Sichuan Airlines Panda Route Airbus A350-900. The other one was Foxtrot 8. This one here is Juliet 2. Oh, sorry, the Golf 2. Very nice. Registration should be better to be seen on this side of the box. Very nice. And the last one that I was struggling with is another Sichuan Airlines Airbus A350-900, but of course this one is wearing the World University Games, I believe it is, livery. That was held in Chengdu in 2021. Very nice. Yes, that is the 2021 livery. Don't know what's on the livery, but here we go. Very nice indeed. Very cool. That will come out very soon. So that was that for that section of bubble wrap. And then the last of the sections in today's video. Now I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this one. But I will do my absolute best. Very cool. Oh yeah, as I mentioned, it's very nice to have new models arrive. Have been waiting for these for quite a while, but as I mentioned, I do not recommend anyone to get more than maybe 5 exchange aircraft at a time at a exchange event, as the moral of the story is they were very, very expensive. It took me at least a couple of months to pay them off. They might be free model aircraft, but at the end of the day you do still have to pay the shipping, which of course isn't cheap when you get multiple aircraft. So right, the next model that I'll be showing today will be this Norse Atlantic Airways. Sorry, this is the Norse Atlantic UK Boeing 787-9. Very nice indeed. Of course, I did showcase I'll show the box to the Norse Atlantic Airways. This will be my third Norse Atlantic 787 in my collection. I do have one from earlier releases, maybe a couple of years ago. This, of course, will be the first of the UK. I have seen this one before, so perhaps it's maybe. I might have to look and see if it's different to my other one. But anyway, very nice to see. I'll put that down there. The next one will be the second of the Kuwait A330 Neos. If I can get it out of the box. Perhaps that's on the outside. Very nice. Here is the second one. Kuwait Airways A330 Neo by NG Models. This one is Papa India. The other one, of course, was Papa Hotel. Very cool. Very nice to see. The next one comes in as my second of the Ultimate Collection aircraft. Very heavy. There must be a stand in here somewhere. Very nice. But here we have the China Southern Airlines Airbus A330-300. Very cool. It's a very nice box, I must say. And that's, of course, before going into the unboxing of it. Very nice. So that's very nice. The next one is probably the one of the best special liveries that I've seen out there today, and then of course is the Delta Airlines Airbus A350-900 wearing the LA28 livery, of course representing the 2028 Olympics held in Los Angeles in 3 years' time. Very nice indeed. When I saw this aircraft, I knew that I was getting a model aircraft of it. I was intending to get Aviation 400, but then Gemini Jets came out with it, and then when I saw this aircraft was in the December exchange mall, or no, this isn't a redeemed aircraft, my bad. But when it was released, I knew I had to get it. But NG Models paid it off. wasn't exactly cheap, but I mean, absolutely worth it. So hopefully it's in one piece in the box. Of course, we'll find out later. The next one that I will be showcasing will be the last of the passenger aircraft. And of course will be this Thai Airways International Airbus A350-900 wearing the Star Alliance livery. Very nice. Cannot wait to get into this one. I've seen it multiple times on Sid Squad. If you don't know who Sid Squad is, they do live streams over in Sydney, Australia. Go ahead and check them out. I may put a link in the description below just to give a shout out to them, as of course they do deserve the accolades that they get. And the next one you just may have seen is probably the most anticipated model that I have to unbox, and that of course is the not yet built, not yet delivered Airbus A350 freighter in the house livery. I'm very eager to see what this model looks like in the flesh, because very weird model for me to purchase. Looking forward to getting this out, honestly, really am. This one makes more sense for me to get, as of course it does have a registration on it. As you can see, it's right there on the model, or on the aircraft. But I don't understand why NG Models is coming out with the likes of Singapore Airlines Cargo, Starlux, Air France, Etihad, made basically the airlines that have ordered them yet without registrations on it. As of course, I know they're fantasy aircraft, but it doesn't make sense for me to get them as I don't have registrations on them. So very cool. And of course that was the last of the aircraft in today's package. So that is unreal. So that of course is 18 model aircraft that you'll be seeing in the rest of the video. So as you can see, they are stacked on the side of my airport. If I could put the box down, as you can see, they are stacked over here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox the first one. And here is the beginning of the unboxing of the 18 aircraft you saw in the earlier portion of the video. Again, I must throw a disclaimer out about the sound quality. There may be some differences of the sound in and out of the video, but I'll do my best to keep it in one channel. Anyway, here we start off with the first one of the 18 aircraft in today's video, which is this Airbus A350-900 of Air India, Juliet Romeo Alpha. So this aircraft here is a 2-year-old Airbus A350-900, which was delivered to Air India on December the 21st of 2023. and this aircraft here was released in the April 2024 release by NG Models. As you can see, it is the first of the two Ultimate Collection aircraft, I must say. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out what's in this box. It will be the first time me unboxing an Ultimate Collection. So you just pull out the tab there and then lift it open. Now, what do we have in the box, you ask? Now, what we have is, first of all, the first thing I see is this thing here that will come in handy later on after the video concludes. So we'll put that off to the side for now. And next we have some information, some warning information, which I won't keep. And then we have this little booklet here. Very nice indeed. Kind of gives you, wow, this is very cool. You know, the dimension of the aircraft looking straight down on it, then the side view, and then some information about Air India as an airline. Very nice. And what does it look like on the other side? Ah, this side is in the language, I believe. This is in Hindi, I believe. Very nice, or it might be in Bengali, I'm not too sure. Very nice. I will do an individual model review of this particular aircraft, but of course, as mentioned earlier on in the video, if there is any models you see in this portion of the video that you would like to see me do a model review of, let me know in the comment section below, and I will get that out for you guys. Very cool. So what I'm going to do just momentarily, just going to lift up the cradle if I'm able to. You can see the model aircraft right in the shot there. Very cool. And I'll put this off to the side. Very cool. Let's get the model out. Very cool. And here is the model for you guys. Very, very nice. Now let's zoom in. A bit dusty on the top, not gonna lie, but I will do some cleaning of the model afterwards. But here we have this aircraft looking absolutely fantastic. Only downfall is that, of course, I didn't really expect this aircraft to arrive dusty. So first out of 18 aircraft, looking very nice indeed. The Air India Airbus A350-900, the Ultimate Collection, Juliet Romeo Alpha. So let's go ahead and unbox the next one. And here is the second of the 18 aircraft in today's video, or this portion of the video. This is the Tahiti Nui Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. Now this aircraft here is a 6-year-old Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, which was delivered to Tahiti Nui on January the 15th of 2019, and it was released in NG Models' January 2025 release, so the first release of this year. So let's go ahead and unbox the aircraft. Very excited to see this one, the first of the 787s for the unboxing portion of the video. Hopefully it's the second out of 18 to be intact. Looks to be so. Very nice. Of course, there was the exchange card that will go straight on to my account after the conclusion of the video. Very nice looking at the moment. Very cool. Right, let's get these out. I believe my mate Alvin did put these additional bits in, so then it'll be protected. Very appreciated. So put that off to the side. And here is the aircraft, looking outstanding as ever. Let's zoom in. The Tahiti Nui 787-9. I believe this is my third by NG models. Very cool. Might do a model review of this one. Let me know if you want me to do one of it. And of course, there is the little decal at the bottom. Tahiti Nui 25th anniversary. It says the French wording for anniversary there. Of course, Tahiti is in the French Polynesia part of the world. Very nice indeed. And there, of course, is the flag, and Tupaia being the aircraft name. So very cool. The Tahiti Nui 787-9 Dreamliner, the first of these 787s for the video. My bad there. So let's go ahead and unbox the next one. And here is the third of the 18 aircraft seen in this portion of the video, the Airbus Industries Airbus A350 Freighter. Of course, this aircraft is not yet built, is not yet delivered, but it was released by NG Models in their January 2025 release. Of course, the first release of the year, and alongside that Tahiti Nui 787-9 you saw just before. So let's go ahead, unbox this aircraft, as of course this is probably the one that I am looking forward to seeing the most. Very unique aircraft, the first of its kind in my collection. Let's go straight ahead and unbox it for you guys. Is it 3 out of 3 in terms of intact aircraft? It looks like it. And there must be a card in the box as well. There it is. Very nice indeed. That will come in handy for the next exchange malls in the future. Might get a few more later on in the future. I was looking forward to getting that Royal Australian Air Force Max 8, but of course didn't have enough points at the conclusion of it. But happy days. I did end up getting the Qatar Airways 787 anyway. Rightio, let's get some of this out, as of course I think Alvin put them in there for protection. Very nice, it does look very cool. Now the 350 freighter is to use the same airframe as the A350-1000. I believe it is just a little bit shorter than the 350-1000. And of course, do note that the colouring of the fuselage is a lot different in the naked eye, to the naked eye that it appears to be on camera. It is on camera, it's sort of like a goldish tan. In person, it is a brown. Very nice. I will put a photo of it on the screen right about now to show the differences of it. But very cool. It is a very nice aircraft though. Very nice livery. I would most definitely do a model review of it. As of course it is a house livery. This livery here was chosen by Airbus after they held a competition, I believe, to get the house livery of the 350 freighter. I believe the 350 freighter in general has now been pushed back to, I think, 2026 or 27, I believe, in terms of the debut of it. Multiple carriers have already ordered them: Singapore Airlines Cargo, Starlux, Air France Cargo, Etihad, I believe some other ones as well, Cathay Pacific Cargo as well, or known now as Cathay Cargo. Very cool. Cannot wait to see what individual liveries look like once it has been unveiled and painted in real life. But very cool, very unique aircraft. As I mentioned, we'll do a model review of this aircraft in the near future too, so do subscribe and stick around for that. But that, of course, is the third out of 3 aircraft intact, the Airbus A350 freighter for Airbus Industries. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the fourth of the aircraft unboxed in this portion of the video, this one being a Batik Malaysia Boeing 737 MAX 8, the only one of the narrow bodies in this portion of the video, or the video in general. So this aircraft here is a 6-year-old Boeing 737 MAX 8, was delivered to Batik Malaysia on June the 27th of 2022, and it was released by NG Models in their April 2024 release. So let's go ahead and unbox it for you guys. So we're looking for 4 out of 4 in terms of intact aircraft. Let's get the card out. It flew out of the box. Here it is. That will go in handy for my account, as I mentioned earlier. Always nice to get more narrow bodies, as I do prioritize. I wouldn't say prioritize, but I do primarily get the international wide bodies. But it is also very nice to also get the narrow bodies as well from time to time. Would be nice if brands out there did favour the oceanic region more often. I am looking forward to getting the Panda Qantas A321 Neo, the XLR. But here we have the Batik Malaysia, looking very nice indeed. Very cool. I do like the tail design. It does look very nice. Wonder if anyone would come out with the A330. That would be quite cool to have in my collection as well. Put that on an Australian route or something down to Ashton International Airport, of course located in New Zealand. But here is, of course, the Batik Malaysia MAX 8, looking very cool. As mentioned, the second of the MAX 8 for this airline, because I do have Romeo Foxtrot. This, of course, is Romeo Golf. And of course, here is the fourth of the unboxings for today's video. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the fifth of the models unboxed in this video, the Cathay Pacific Boeing 777-300ER, wearing the revised Cathay Pacific titles. This aircraft here is a 12-year-old Boeing 777-300ER, was delivered to Cathay Pacific on May the 20th of 2013, and it was released in the NG Models January 2025 release, alongside the Tahiti Nui 787 and the Airbus A350 freighter. So let's go ahead and unbox this aircraft. I'm very excited to see this aircraft, as of course this will determine whether I go ahead and get that one world livery. Hopefully that will be in a future exchange mall. As of course models these days are getting rather expensive. Of course didn't see a card come out, but there it is. One of the new ones. Very cool. So that will come in handy, as I mentioned. So I'll put that behind me just for a moment. This wasn't one of the redeemed models, as you can probably see the bubble wrap. Some very nice additions for safety of the model. Let's get this aircraft out without any fluffing around. Very cool. Let's get this model up close as well. Very, very nice. It is such a beautiful looking model. The GE90 is looking fantastic as well. I like how I say fantastic as I'm looking at the fan blades. Very nice straight twin tip there. Beautiful model. Absolutely gorgeous. I will just say that this the brushwork logo is looking a little bit dull there, but it does look perfect to the naked eye. Of course the lighting doesn't really give it justice, just like the 350 freighter. But yes, I think I will go ahead and get that one world livery, as this is a beautiful looking aircraft. The NG Models mold of the 777 especially the 300ER, is quite outstanding, as you can see. The gears don't tilt, as you can see. They do roll in very nicely and nice and freely on the axis there. But yeah, a very nice looking aircraft. We'll go ahead and get the one world delivery. So thank you very much to NG Models. But here we have the fifth one of today's video, the Cathay Pacific 777 by NG Models. So let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the sixth of the aircraft unboxed in today's video, the China Airlines cargo Boeing 777 freighter. Now, this aircraft here is a 3-year-old Boeing 777 freighter. Was delivered to China Airlines cargo on May the 30th of 2022, and this aircraft here was released by NG Models in their June 2022 release. So let's go ahead and unbox the aircraft. I believe this one here might have the styrofoam in it. I haven't unboxed a styrofoamed base, cradle for quite some time, so this is a first for a moment. There is the car that I'll put aside. I wasn't a fan of the styrofoam bases, to be perfectly honest, as it made me really nervous getting the model out. As of course, the aircraft and like the gears and everything are quite fragile. Now this portion of the aircraft needs to come out. What's stuck in there, man? Okay, there we go. That was quite a nervy moment for a moment there, gee whiz. But here is the aircraft for you guys. Let's zoom in again. A very, very nice looking aircraft. Quite outstanding. Because do note that this aircraft does not have a SkyTeam logo on it in between the cockpit and the door there, as of course this is a freighter aircraft. I know that Korean Air Cargo does include the SkyTeam logo on the aircraft, but of course China Airlines don't, so very cool. There is the Chinese bloom or cherry blossom on the tail fin, looking very nice. We'll do a mod review of this one perhaps if you want me to do one. Very cool. Of course, this one being the 6th of the 18 seen in today's video, the China Airlines cargo Boeing 777 freighter. So let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the 7th of the models unboxed in today's video, this being the China Southern Airlines Airbus A330-300 in the Ultimate Collection models. This aircraft here being a 7-year-old Airbus A330-300 delivered to China Southern Airlines on December the 19th of 2018, and was released by NG Models in their April 2024 release. Let's go ahead and unbox the aircraft, of course just like the Air India, opening it from here. Very cool. And of course, just like the Air India, we have the little booklet here showing the diagram of the aircraft from a top angle and then a side angle. Very nice, and I'm guessing it would have some information of it. Of course, here is it. The information is in Chinese, and I'm guessing in English. Very nice. A nice addition. Do I believe this would be worth getting just in general, because this one was a redeemed model? I don't think so. Paying the extra money for all this flash stuff, I think it would just be worth getting the original release. But very nice. I did really want to go ahead and get one of these anyway. It just so happened that they ended up being in the exchange mall. Now the most difficult thing is how to get the model out, so do bear with me. So here it comes. We'll put, I didn't notice with this in the Air India, it having a styrofoam base. Very cool. So we'll put that off to the side along with the booklet. But I did notice that on the booklet it did have A330-300, the RR there being for Rolls-Royce. This aircraft does have Rolls-Royce engines, as you can see. Very nice. The Rolls-Royce Trent 800, I believe, or 8000. I will put the accurate designation of the Rolls-Royce engine on the screen now for you guys. But here we have the model looking fantastic. This, of course, being my first A330-300 for China Southern, as most of my aircraft are either 787s or A350s. Very nice. Here is the aircraft up close for you guys. Very cool. There's the Rolls-Royce engines, as mentioned. Very, very nice. A very nice model. On the outside exterior of the winglet, it has that logo on it. Can't zoom in on the or focus on the winglet there, but on the interior just looks like that. I wondered if they should have gone for putting the blue background on the winglet on the inside of it, the interior, instead of just the there's a better view of it there. Very cool. I wonder if they should have put that detail on the interior instead of the exterior, so then the passengers will be able to see it. But very cool. A very cool aircraft. The China Southern Airbus A330-300. This is Bravo-300 uniform. Very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here we have the 8th of the aircraft unboxed in this video, the China Southern Cargo Boeing 777 freighter, this being Bravo-20 Echo November. This aircraft is a 5-year-old Boeing 777 freighter delivered to China Southern Cargo on May the 22nd of the year 2020, and it was released in NG Models' June 2023 release. Let's go ahead and unbox the aircraft. Looking for 8 out of 8 aircraft intact for the video. Looks to be continuing the 100% record. There is the NG card that I'll be using later on. Very nice indeed. This, of course, is my first China Southern Cargo aircraft. Would be interesting if they go ahead and get the 350 freighter, because I know China Southern have the 900. And I believe they did order, maybe, did they order the freighter as well? Not the freighter, the 1000? Maybe, I'm not too sure. Or was that EVA that was recent? Anyway, here is the very elegant looking aircraft for you guys. A little bit dusty as well, not gonna lie. Very nice indeed. The workhorse of the freighter section for Boeing, the 777 freighter, of course, with the giant GE90 115 Bravo engines, looking absolutely fantastic. The sound of these things when they spool up and full power, outstanding. Have sat next to a GE90. Go ahead and check out my first ever video that was released onto YouTube. The departure of the 777-300ER for Emirates. The first ever video on this channel. Go ahead and check it out. Top right corner right about now. Very cool indeed. If you could check that out for me and show your support below the video. Very nice. But anyway, the 8th of the A team, got 10 to go. So here and China Southern Cargo 777 freighter. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the 9th of the unboxings today. This Delta Airlines Airbus A350-900 wearing the LA28 livery, of course to represent the Olympics that will be held in Los Angeles in 2028. This aircraft here is a 1-year-old Airbus A350-900 delivered to Delta Airlines on July the 23rd of 2024, and it's released by NG Models in their September 2024 release. Let's go ahead and unbox the aircraft. Just like the freighter, the 350 freighter that was unboxed earlier on in the video, I will be doing a model review of this one. This one here wasn't one of the redeemed aircraft, as you can tell with the bubble wrapping alongside the normal sheets of protection. Very nice. Thanks to the retailer again, mate, for showing your appreciation for the care of the model. Very nice. The second generation of the sharklets are well and truly seen on this aircraft. As you can see, this sharklet here is insanely tall. I don't know if that's, maybe it's too big. I don't know, but it looks really tall. Anyway, here is the model up close for you guys. How outstanding is this? How beautiful is this livery? Yet to see it in person. Never seen a Delta aircraft in person, to be honest. The only airport that they fly to in New Zealand is Auckland. Would be nice if they flew down to Christchurch, because then I'll be able to see it. Outstanding. A simply outstanding aircraft. Don't know about the sharklets though. The sharklets seem to be very tall. I know that the sharklet in general, the second generation in general, is quite tall anyway. But it is a very, I don't know about that. Anyway, Delta Airlines 350-900, the second in my collection, I believe. The other one I have is by Aviation 400 that recently featured on my Instagram page. So go ahead and check that out. Link in the description below. But anyway, Delta Airlines LA28 livery on the A350-900, the 9th to be unboxed in today's video. So let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here we have model number 10 for today's unboxing video, the Kuwait Airways Airbus A330-800 Neo, the first of the two 330-800 Neos for Kuwait Airways. The next one will be the next one you'll be seeing. This one here is a 4-year-old Airbus A330-800 Neo delivered to Kuwait Airways on September the 28th of 2022. Now it's released by NG Models in their June 2024 release. Let's go ahead and unbox it for you guys. And get into it. There we go. Looking for 10 out of 10 in terms of intact aircraft. That will be quite handy. This being the second 330-800 in my collection, because I do have the Uganda Airways or Airlines 330-800. Go ahead and check out the model review I did of the aircraft, top right corner right about now. Very cool, very nice aircraft, that Uganda Airlines one. I do recommend getting it if you haven't got it yourself. But anyway, here is the Kuwait Airways A330-800. A little bit of damage here. Not so much damage, but of course the gear did fall out. Hopefully it stays there. It's not going to, but that's all right. I can fix that afterwards. But here we have the Kuwait Airways A330-800 Neo, looking quite cool. Very nice indeed. The inboard of the sharklet looking quite nice. So I do have a 330 Neo by Phoenix Models, which will probably be getting replaced at this stage. very nice, and I do have a 777 as well, so hopefully NG Models comes out with one. Very nice indeed, apart from that landing gear that did fall out, which is just here. I will be able to fix that, no problem at all. But anyway, here is the Kuwait Airways, the first of the two Kuwait Airways A330-800s in this video. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here we have the 11th of the models unboxed in today's video, the second of the Kuwait Airways A330-800 Neos released by NG Models. This one here being Alpha Papa India, the one beforehand being Papa Hotel. Now this one here is a 3-year-old Airbus A330-800 Neo delivered to Kuwait Airways also on September the 28th of 2022, and it was also released by NG Models in their June 2024 release. Let's go ahead and check out this model. Hopefully it's intact. The one beforehand, of course, having the dislodged landing gear, which I will be able to fix before the outro of today's video, but of course off camera. So here we go. Does look to be intact from the naked eye looking into the cradle, but very cool. Get it out. Of course the card must be inside the box, won't worry about it for now. But here we have the aircraft is intact, very nice. So let's get this model up close for you guys and focused. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed, just like the other one just a moment ago, just a different registration, but it does look equally very nice, doesn't it? Of course the outboard of the shark that does have A330 Neo on it, as you can see, just like the Uganda Airlines one that I alluded to earlier as well. Very nice indeed. The 11th of the models unboxed in today's video, the second of the Kuwait Airways 330 Neos. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the 12th of the aircraft unboxed in today's video, this one being the Norse Atlantic Airways Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, this one being Lima November-Foxtrot November Alpha. This aircraft here being a 6-year-old Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner released or delivered to Norse Atlantic Airways on January the 28th of 2022, and was released by NG Models in their January 2024 release. So let's go ahead and unbox the aircraft. Of course, this being the first of the Norse Atlantic 787s to be featured in today's video, which is always exciting indeed. Of course, always nice for me to unbox a 787. I will put the number of 787 this comes in as in the bottom of the screen right about now. Very cool. Let's get the cradle off, get the model out of the cradle. Looks like 12 out of 12. Very cool. Let's get this up close to the camera for you guys. And here we go, called Heart of the Valley. Very nice indeed. A little bit dusty. I'm not too sure why some of the redeemed models are arriving dusty, but not too bad otherwise. Very cool. Just like the other Norse Atlantic Airways 787 that I have in my list, which I believe is Lima November Oscar, one of the first 787s for Norse Atlantic to take delivery of, which now is, I think it's currently operating for Indigo Airlines, I believe. That landing gear did keep, come to my attention. It does look kind of bent, doesn't it? Not too bad, unless it doesn't break, of course. So of course, if it doesn't break, it would be fine. If it does, it won't be fine. And of course, this being the 12th aircraft unboxed in today's video, the Norse Atlantic Airways Boeing 787-9. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the 13th of the models unboxed in today's video. This is the Norse Atlantic UK Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. Now this is a 7-year-old Boeing 787- Dreamliner delivered to Norse Atlantic UK on April the 27th of 2022. It was released by NG Models in their November 2023 release. Let's go ahead and unbox it for you guys. If I can get into the box, very nice. And there is a welcome sight. The reward card, very cool. And the model is looking quite outstanding. Of course, this is the second of the Norse Atlantic 787s in today's video. And let's get this up close for you guys. Now, as you can see, it does look absolutely fantastic. I was right about the detail that I noticed at the beginning of the video. Of course, the box has an incorrect name on it. This aircraft is known or called Redwood. The other one, Riot, I believe is the first ever 787, which is the one I have in my collection already. It was Lima November - Lima November Oscar, that being the first released by NG Models. But this aircraft looking absolutely outstanding. Of course, this one here operating for Norse Atlantic UK, of course it having the UK flag on it, opposed to the Norwegian one, which of course where Norse Atlantic is operated out of, Oslo in Norway, and of course it has the UK registration there as well, very cool. But of course, here is the 13th of the aircraft unboxed in today's video, of course being the Norse Atlantic UK Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner by NG Models. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the 14th of the models unboxed in today's video. This of course being the Qatar Airways Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner released by NG Models. Alpha 7-Bravo Hotel being the registration there for you guys. This aircraft here is a 5-year-old Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. Was delivered to Qatar Airways on December the 17th of 2022. And was released by NG Models in their November 2024 release. Let's go ahead and unbox it for you guys. I believe this aircraft was released alongside the one I already have, the Dash 8, of course. That one registered as Alpha 7-Bravo Charlie Mike, I believe. No idea why this is so difficult to get out, but here it comes. Looking quite outstanding indeed. This aircraft model was redeemed from the most recent exchange more, that of course being in April of this year, 2025, for those watching in the future. Very nice. And just like the other ones that came in, or not in the individual wrapping, this one has the bubble wrapping. Very nice. I'll deal with that afterwards. And of course, here is the model, looking gorgeous as ever. Let's get it up close to the camera and showcase. Quite outstanding, if I say so myself. Very, very nice. I may well do an unboxing of this. Let me know if you want me to do the unboxing of this aircraft or any of the other ones you see in today's video. Comment below which one is your favorite. Very nice. The details on this model is outstanding. Very cool. The 14th of the models unboxed in today's video, the Qatar Airways Boeing 787-9 by NG Models. I'll just focus on it for you guys. There you go. So let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here we have number 15 of the unboxings for today's video, this being the Sichuan Airlines Airbus A350-900, the first of the Sichuan 350-900s for today's video. This one wearing the Chengdu 2021 World University Games livery, the flame relay. I'm not too sure what that means, but anyway, this one here is an 8-year-old Airbus A350-900 for Airbus, and this aircraft was delivered to Sichuan Airlines in November of the 20th of 2018, and it was released by NG Models in their November 2023 release. Let's get this out of the box for you guys. Looking for another intact aircraft. That will come in handy, very nice. Take the protective sleeve off. Very cool. And I will get up close. And here it is. Absolutely outstanding. Been wanting to get this livery for quite some time. As all of the Sichuan 350-900s in their fleet have a special livery on them. So it was nice to have one in my collection. I will have 3 if the other 2 are intact models. Very nice. I will do an individual model review of this particular aircraft, so I will spare the details for that video. But very nice indeed. A very nice livery, very nice model overall. The massive sharklets again. Not sure if this aircraft has the big sharklets. I think they only have the first generation. But very cool. Here we have the Sichuan 350-900 wearing the Chengdu 2021 University Games livery. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. And here is the 16th of the models unboxed in today's video, the Sichuan Airlines Airbus A350-900, the first of the Panda route liveries featured in today's video, and of course the second of the Sichuan 350s. This one here is a 2-year-old Airbus A350-900, was delivered to Sichuan Airlines on October the 24th of 2023. That of course was October the 24th of 2023, and it was released by NG Models in their April 2024 release. Let's go ahead and check it out. Unbox it from the left hand side like every other model in today's video. Registration wise, as you just saw, Bravo-32 Foxtrot 8 I believe. Very nice. As mentioned just before, all of the Sichuan 350-900s have a special livery on them, so it is nice to finally get my hands on one of the Panda route liveries. I did notice that just off camera just a moment ago that the other one did come with another little placard, so it'll be quite cool to see if this one has another one as well. So here is the model. Let's get it up close to the camera. Very nice indeed. I love the gradient work that NG Models put into this aircraft. Very nice indeed. Of course, there's the registration, Bravo-32 Foxtrot 8. Very nice. Nice to have a Panda route livery in my collection. As I mentioned, I love the gradient work from white to red there. Very nice. dusty again. Not too sure why it came in that state, but the model wise it is very nice. Again with the massive sharklets there. Okay, not too sure if this aircraft actually has the second generation of the sharklet, but not too bad otherwise. Of course, this one being the Sichuan Airlines A350-900, the third to last model in this unboxing video for you guys. Let's go ahead and check out the next one. Here is the 17th and second to last model to feature in today's video, this being the Sichuan Airbus A350-900, the last of the 3 Sichuan 350-900s to be featured in today's video. This aircraft here being a 2-year-old Airbus A350-900. This aircraft here was delivered to Sichuan Airlines on June the 27th of 2024 and was released by NG Models in their August 2024 release. So let's go ahead, check it out. Before we go ahead and check the last model out of the unboxings, let's get it open if I can. Another intact model, I hope. Let's get the NG Models reward card out. Very cool. And the warning information card that I really don't need. Nice touch though by NG Models. Let's get the model out of the cradle. As you can see, golden hour is starting to begin here in New Zealand, or at least on the east coast that is. And here is the model, looking quite nice indeed. Up close, this mold is outstanding. As you can see, beautiful details, just like the other one. I love the gradient work. Bravo-32 Golf 2 registration wise for this aircraft. Very, very lovely job. I do apologize if you can hear any of the traffic on in the background. It is now rush hour here. Very, very nice. So glad to have some of the Panda liveries in my collection now, opposed to the regular livery that I do also have. So here is the Sichuan Airlines Airbus A350-900, the second to last model in today's video. So let's go ahead and check out that model right about now. And here is the 18th and last of the model aircraft to be unboxed in today's video, this being the Thai Airways International Airbus A350-900 wearing the Star Alliance livery. This aircraft here being a 7-year-old Airbus A350-900 delivered to Thai Airways last year on August the 6th of 2024, and it was released by NG Models in their last release of 2024, that of course being the December release of 2024. So let's go ahead and check out the last of the unboxings. Vastly easier than the last one to unbox. Very cool. There is the reward card that will come in handy later on. Nice to have another Star Alliance livery in my collection. I can't remember the last time I unboxed one. I believe it might, yeah, I do remember what it was. It was the 321 Neo for Air New Zealand. Top right corner right about now. Go ahead and check out the unboxing of that model. Again with the bubble wrap details from the retailer that I got these models from. Thanks, mate. Rightio, let's zoom into the aircraft. Very nice indeed. Looks absolutely clean as heck. Star Alliance titles along the aircraft. and the Star Alliance logo on the tail fin. It didn't check of any other model, but this tail fin is in fact straight. There is the interior of the sharklet. The Thai Airways Orchid logo is a little bit small. Should be halfway up the sharklet there, but it's a small detail. I'm not too sure if anyone's going to be fussed about that. But very cool. It is a very nice aircraft. Registration is in purple. Didn't really notice that. Very nice. Let's go ahead and check out the other side of the aircraft. Very cool indeed. It's a very clean aircraft. This sharklet here, the nearest one to you, does seem a little bit too bent to the naked eye. Maybe, yeah, it does seem to be a little bit too curved on the top of it, but I'm sure that won't be that hard to fix if it is able to. So yeah, this of course is the last and the 18th aircraft to feature in today's video, the Star Alliance livery on the Thai Airways Airbus A350-900. So let's go ahead and start with the outro. And that will do it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for coming along and tuning in today's mega unboxing of these 18 NG models aircraft. Unfortunately, one of them being defected, but the other 17 in perfect condition. If you like what you saw in today's video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below. Of course, it'll be a great indication of how much you enjoyed today's content, and of course the content moving forward on this channel. If you liked what you saw, want to come along and view more content like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button below. And while you're there, ding the bell icon. You don't want to miss out on any of the model reviews that I produced from this video. Are there any models you can see on the screen right about at the moment that you want to see a model review of? Whether it is the India A350, the Delta 350, the Cathay 777, or even that A350 freighter, let me know in the comment section below and I'll produce it for you guys. The more comments about which one, and of course the amount of likes that the comments get, will determine which one I do the most of, or the soonest one. And of course, go ahead and share this video to anyone who may benefit from this video as well. Now, if you want to go ahead and support my social media channels, go ahead and scan the QR code you can see on the screen now. They will lead you straight to my airport's Instagram page, the same one that I alluded to earlier on in the video. And of course, the link will be in the description below as well. But of course, if you want to go ahead and tune into all of my social media links in one full platform, go ahead and scan the QR code you can see on the screen now. It will lead you straight to my Linktree page with all of these the social media links in one full platform. And of course, the link is in the description below if you don't have the means to scan that QR code either. But go ahead and check them out if you want to. So yeah, that would do it for today's video. A very long video. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you stuck around for the 1+ hours that I put into this video, well done. You did the job justice, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Of course, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell icon on, and of course comment what you thought in today's video. So that will do it for today's video, guys. On the end screen will be some options for you guys. On the left hand side will be the most recent video here on the channel. On the right hand side will be the full playlist of unboxings on this channel. In the middle will be where you can subscribe. But until next time, guys, fly safe, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one.